Hey friends, welcome into my Makeup Love office. Today I want to talk about a product that's kind of a behind the scenes product. It's not something we talk about very often because it's not one of those flashy products that catches your eye automatically, but it's something that's incredibly important, especially for women of our age, and that is face primer. So let's talk a little bit about face primer and why it's important. Now, I've already done my moisturizer, and I've already done my eye cream. So the next step in my process is my face primer. And this is the Sheer Illuminating Base Luminous Primer from Celesty. This one's kind of thick. It's almost like a lotion. And I don't have to use a lot of it, just that much. Now, why do I need this? Well, let's think of it like this. Before you paint your walls, you prime them, right? You use the primer to fill in any imperfections in your wall. You know, if you have a wall that has uneven texture, it's got some low spots, some spots that are a little rougher, it's not perfectly smooth. You use that primer to prepare the wall before you put your paint on. That primer is gonna help the wall accept the paint better, look better, and probably last a lot longer. It's the same thing with our face. Think about it. My face most definitely is not smooth all over. It's not the same texture all over. I've got rough, dry patches. I've got shiny spots. I've got lots of blemishes, bumps, lumps, wrinkles, creases, crepiness, you name it. So I'm going to use the primer to help fill in those spots and give me a nice, smooth, blank slate to start applying my foundation. That's gonna help my foundation go on more smoothly. It's gonna help it stick to my face better, and it's gonna help it last longer throughout the day. So you wanna make sure that you grab a good primer to use before your foundation. Now, there are a lot of primers out there. The one I'm using is a luminous primer. It's gonna give you a little bit more of a shiny glow to your face. My skin happens to be pretty dull, so I'm interested in having that, a little bit of luster added to my face. You can buy hydrating primers if your skin is incredibly dry. That'll add an extra layer of moisture to your face. If you have oily skin, you can look for a primer that's going to be very low in oil. It's not going to create more oil on your face. It's going to be mattifying. Or you can find pore reducing. So it's going to help make your pores look smaller. There are lots of different primers for lots of different skin issues out there. So take a look around and read the descriptions of the different primers and find one that's going to meet your skin needs. And you're going to apply it all over your face, just like I did. You're going to give it a little time to rest, a little time to set in, and then you're going to go ahead with your foundation. Now, this is the 2-in-1 foundation and concealer together. I'm going to go ahead and just apply some of this. And usually I would wait just a little bit longer between my primer and my foundation if I wasn't doing a video. Sometimes I brush my teeth in between, or maybe finish my hair, finish getting dressed, pick out my jewelry, those sorts of things. Just to give it a little extra rest time. And then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna pat that foundation on with my kabuki brush. And that primer is really gonna help this foundation set into my skin. And primer is important no matter what kind of foundation you're using. I'm using a liquid foundation. Whether you're using a cream, a powder, a spray, it doesn't matter. You still need a good primer. And you need a good primer no matter your age. I mean, I obviously am looking for a certain type because of my age, but even younger women will benefit from a primer. Because like I say, you can get ones that are going to make your pores look smaller. You can get ones that are going to be mattifying to give you that nice, matte look. So it's not shiny. You'll have a nice matte finish, that flawless finish that you're looking for. A primer is going to help you get that. And then finally, I'm going to use a different shade of the 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I'm going to use it on this brush. I'm going to apply just a little bit of this, as we learned in my last video, a little bit on the inner and outer corner of my eye. You can see now why I say I always do this before I put my eye makeup on so I can get in there. I'm going to apply a little bit of setting spray to my sponge just because I don't have a sink in here. And then I'm going to go in and I'm just going to pat that concealer in. And then when I'm all finished, I'm going to use setting spray, of course, over my whole face. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face on camera, but I will come back at the end and show you my finished look. But if you have any questions about primers or foundation or the order in which you should apply everything, please feel free to pop them down in the comments below. All right, I'll be back in just a bit to show you my final look. Hey, I'm back. So I just wanted you to see the finished look from today. And in case you're interested, I used the Coffee Dream palette for my eyeshadow. I used 109 blush stick on my cheeks. And I used the Nude Looks Velvety Matte Lipstick in the color Rosy Nude for my lips today. I will put all of this information in the description down below, and I'll include the website link in case you want to go and check out all the products that I used. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below, or you can message me. I'll be glad to talk to you about anything that I talked about today, any of the techniques, any of the products, and whatnot. As always, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please give me a like and a share. Hit that bell so you know when I have a new video out. And until next time, see ya.